Wiser the Owl by Mary Stroyevsky. Wiser was an owl. He wasn't extra smart or extra talkative. He was just a normal owl. But for some reason, all of the animals in the forest gathered around his tree, and when he woke up each night, they began to ask him questions. "Where does the sun go at night?" a deer asked him. "What is the tastiest type of nut?" asked a squirrel. Two raccoons stared up at him. "How can we catch fish without getting wet?" they asked him. Wiser didn't have answers for any of the questions. He just shook his head from side to side. "I don't know," he said. After he ate, Wiser perched on a high branch and began to think about questions. "I wonder," he thought, "why do all the animals come and ask me their questions? I wonder why everyone thinks owls are smart." Wiser spent so much time wondering that he decided to investigate and find some answers. Wiser flew to the library, which is a great place for investigating. Luckily, the forest library was open late for night owls like him. Wiser went inside. He was a little afraid to ask the librarian for help. He was worried she wouldn't think he was very smart, but he walked to her desk anyway. The librarian smiled at Wiser. "Hello," she said. "Can I help you find something?" Her smile made Wiser brave, and he asked, "Why does everyone think that I know things just because I'm an owl?" "That's a good question," the librarian said. She helped Wiser use the computer catalog to find a book about owls. Wiser wrote down some of the things he read in the book. In Africa, people are afraid of owls. People in Europe used to think owls lived with ghosts and witches. The sorcerer Merlin, who was very wise, carried an owl on his shoulder. In Greek myths, the goddess Athena had a pet owl, and she was the goddess of wisdom. Then Wiser used a library computer to find a website about owls. He wrote down facts he found on the website. Owls fly at night, so people do not see them often. This makes them seem mysterious. Owls' big eyes make them look smart. Owls eat mice, rats, and other animals that hurt crops. They are helpful to farmers. Wiser found a lot of information about owls, but not all of it answered his questions. He needed to synthesize the information, put it together in a way that makes sense. Wiser organized his information on a chart. Stories about owls. Live with ghosts and witches. Friend of Athena and Merlin. Smart. Mysterious. Facts about owls. Able to see and hear very well. Many owls fly at night. Eat mice, rats, and other rodents. Wiser used his chart to draw a conclusion. Owls are not smarter than other animals, even though many people think they are. But Wiser still wasn't done. He needed to express himself and share his knowledge with the other forest animals. He got some paper and markers and made a poster. Owls see very well. Owls hear very well. Many owls hunt at night. Owls eat rodents. You can be wiser like me. Just go to the library. Wiser was getting sleepy. It was almost time for the sun to rise and for Wiser to go to bed. He just had one more thing to do. Review. Wiser asked himself some questions. Did I find good information? Yes. Did I ask for help when I needed it? Yes. Did I organize my information so that it was useful? Yes. Did I share what I learned? Yes. Wiser was happy with his answers. He hung his poster on his tree, then crawled in his hole and went to sleep. The next evening when Wiser woke up, there were no animals standing by his tree asking questions. After looking for breakfast, Wiser flew around looking for the animals. He found them at the library. They were reading books, checking the encyclopedia, and using the computers. Wiser smiled. Soon all the animals would be wiser than before, and Wiser the Owl wondered how he could help. He swooped into the library, and all the forest animals learned together. The end.